fans, to the Coliseum. GrizzlyMantes here, and we are back in Standard with a saucy little contender. We have done the Jund treasure mix before. Truth be told, it was a fun time. So now we have something that is, well, Jund-ish. I'm calling it glittering prizes, mostly because of the treasure theme. So let's go ahead and take this piece by piece and see how it goes. The first thing that should catch your eye is a full set of Professional Facebreaker. This is a really interesting one. You got a 2-3 for 3 with Menace. Whenever one or more creatures you control deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token, sack a treasure, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Very interesting blend between mana acceleration and drawing cards. Because, of course, with red, when they draw cards, it exiles them and then you play them till end of turn. That's a very red effect. So having that on a stick is going to be very interesting. Now, what kind of ways do we have to make treasures? First off, you see a pair of Goldhounds here. This card's a pretty phenomenal early game drop. Worst case scenario, it is acceleration, but the fact that it has First Strike and Menace is going to be pretty powerful. Like I said, worst case scenario, it's a sorcery speed treasure. We'll see how it goes. Plus, it's another one drop alongside Jaspera Sentinel. Jaspera Sentinel, a very, very, very old favorite of mine. Definitely have the 1-2 of the Sentinel being able to tap and untap creature control for mana acceleration. And, of course, Magda, Brazen Outlaw, goes without saying, right? 2-1 for 2. Other dwarves you control get +1/+0. Whenever a dwarf you control becomes tapped, you get a treasure token. Sack 5 treasure tokens. Search the library for an artifact or dragon card straight out of the battlefield. What are our payoffs for all this treasure shenanigans? First up, oh, you know him, you love him, Goldspan Dragon, a titan of the format. Not the literal titan of the format, but one of them. Definitely gives us a way to make use of all these treasures, being able to make extra mana. Phenomenal. And then, of course, Ziatora. Am I butchering that? Probably. Ziatora, the Incinerator. A 6-6 for 6, with flying, of course. At the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, it deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target, and you get 3 treasure tokens. So we're just treasure themed, baby. We got the Dagrons heading up the end there, our little Smogs with their, what's it called? Horde? No, hoarding. Yes, Horde. The Dragon's Horde. Yes. The horde of treasures that we are hoping to make. And then, of course, a way to utilize them. Now, what else do we have to support this? Well, first off, you'll see the blue is here because we have a full set of Make Disappear, because you never know when you just need to say no. And since we'll have a lot of fodder, potentially, this could be a Quench, or it could be, I don't know, Lofty Denial with a Flyer, you know? I guess that's the best one I can think of for 2 mana for counter unless they pay 4. Lofty Denial with a Flyer. Very versatile card, and with all the treasures, I think we can squeeze the splash. Considering it only requires a blue, it is a very powerful card to have access to. Now, in addition to our Magda, our 2 drops, we got Prosperous Innkeeper as a 2-of, again. The life gain's not that relevant, however, it does make the treasure token, and it actually may come in handy, so you never know. Then, of course, we have Ranger class. 2 mana, you get the 2-2, level up, gets a +1/+1 counter, level up again. You look at the top card of your library and play it if it's a creature, which definitely will come into handy. It's a nice little combo when if we hit level 3 and we have, say, Professional Facebreaker, because then, of course, there's not a non-creature. We can ditch it, get out of the way, get to the creature, play the creature, blah, 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 blah. And then, of course, pair Shatterskull Summoning. We also have a pair of Riveteers Charms. I was looking at the mana cost. Either for creature control, more red draw power, or in the rare occasion of, say, Arcane Bombardment, the ability to exile the graveyard. Haven't had that come up yet, but you never know. And as far as our 4 drops go, we got a full set of Esika's Chariots, because why not? And a pair of Halana and Alena, the partners, of course. I just love this card. It should be pretty much anywhere it can go, so that's what I do. I cram it wherever it can go. The mana base is about as ugly as you could imagine. The only thing that I was thinking I needed to have more of were the Jund Triome, but at what cost? We can't have too many things coming into play untapped. We gotta have access to a certain amount of blue mana, but we need that early game green. Basically, we need untapped lands. So for now, we're gonna try it without it. How many lands are we running here? 22, so we got 24 mana sources total. Not counting any of this shenanigans. Theoretically, I could cut like the mountain, and maybe we could cut a mountain. Yeah, let's take a look here, actually. Let's do it live. I should have just searched for cycling. It's usually the best way to do it. Alright, so we could cut a mountain. See, the problem is we're cutting things that come into play untapped. I like having the Lair of the Hydra because there is always a combo of making a giant lair, then just chucking it at our opponent's face, just like the Kazul's Fury the other day. I'm not sure I want to get rid of that. Yeah, it's tough. It is tough to think about which lands you want to get rid of because, of course, then you open yourself up to slowing the deck down, which is what we want to do. I tell you what, we will worry about this later. Let's stick with it as is. So, before we get to the games, my friends, if you have not already, welcome. Welcome to the Coliseum. Like, subscribe, come back. We have new contenders. Our numbers grow every day. Happy to have you here, my friend. Stick around. Also, assuming we do not just get pummeled into the ground, we'll be looking at the Untapped.gg statistics at the end to see how things fared, how they looked, all that good jazz. So if that's your juice, stay to the end, and that's where that'll be. Otherwise, let's get to the game. Ooh, I'm on the play. I got a bunch of mana. Sure, let's give it a shot. It's a pretty good hand, assuming our Jaspera Sentinel survives, which is, you know, 50-50. Got our green source, got our red source. We got all of our colors, so. And we got a pinch of mana acceleration. Let's see if the Sentinel survives, or if he goes mountain, play with fire. If he does that, it's debatable whether they go the Goldhound or the Ranger class, but assuming he allows it to resolve, then we'll do both. Not resolve, but live. Okay, well. Looks like we got ourselves Boros, boy. I'm gonna need that one yet. I'm just debating what I want untapped. Here we are. So next turn we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do not have enough for the old Incinerator. Yep. However, I don't think that's going to matter too much. That is interesting. We know there's a 3-drop coming next turn. No, I do not wish to do that. Fast turn. Next turn we can start doing some shenanigans. Brutal Cathar, you got him. Who are we going after? A wolf? A cat? I mean, he ain't gonna attack. It doesn't matter. Interesting. Only 6 mana, so unfortunately it does mean he's going to get to flip. We don't have the ability afterwards to do anything here, do we? I guess we could level up Ranger class and attack with one of them. Make it into a 3-3, get the damage in that way, then just hold up our... can't do that, because then we can't make disappear, because we need to hold the Sentinel up for the blue mana. Well, Well then, I guess we can just get in for 5. Hold up the make disappear. Yeah, that works. Or he just scoops because he realizes he's Boros Burn. He doesn't have to think that hard. Okay. This is iffy. We either give up the black mana or we give up the counter spell because I don't have anything else to go with it. We have turn 1 Jaspera Sentinel, turn 2 Den. If we don't draw something else, we don't have the make disappear for a while. Now, if this were a 6-card hand and we didn't have the make disappear, would I keep it? That's a tough one. We need to draw stuff. Let's see if the opponent mulligans or not. Oh, this is rough. This is really rough, actually. Alright, let's give it a shot. That's the worst that could happen, right? Opponent kept his 7, but this is very iffy. Goldspan's going to go right over there. It's hard to throw away hands that have all of our mana, but at the same time, the hand has to do something. Although, to be fair, we can play the pathway on green to play the Sentinel, and then we'll still have the ability, but we just won't have black mana. I mean, to be fair, we don't need black mana until later in the game, so it might be fine. Always makes me nervous, you know? We shall wait patiently. Patiently. Yeah, it's definitely an iffy hand. I think it's going to be Pathway on green, Jaspera Sentinel, depending on what we draw. Ideally, we draw something like a Magda or something like that, or even the Goldhound, something cheap to be able to throw out, or essentially any 2-drop will do it. What in the world's going on today? There he is! Oh boy, White Weenie. That's going to make this a bit tougher. Yep. Oh, that makes this a bit easier. Okay, well that's something. So we can go Den and play the Jaspera Sentinel. Nah, no attacks here, sir. Yep. Boros Blitz. Oh boy, here we go. Nope, maybe not. Okay. This is interesting. I think we're gonna still do it. It's like we could play the Halana. Yeah, I think we got stuff. Make the Sentinel bigger, make the other Sentinel bigger, go into Goldspan Dragon and go from there. Luminarch Aspirant, you got him. I'm feeling we're getting attacked by an Adeline here, but that's okay. Next turn we can either go Esika's Chariot. Taking 5, which is painful, but we'll live. Highest converted mana cost, eh? Either that, or we could just go with the Goldspan, or we could go with the Chariot. So what happens if we go Chariot? Yeah, let's do Chariot. Unfortunately, we will have to tap the Halana. Yep. But the good news is let's get in for 6. Taking it, we're passing the turn. This might hurt, but the worst case scenario, we can always block with the 2/2 if we're really nervous, but Human. Legion Angel. That's not a Human. That's not a Human at all. Yep. Big and bigger. Getting in. Goldspan Dragon, eh? So we got 6/6 here. Same plan as last turn, it looks like. No opponent can't do anything about it, so yeah, let's do it. Make our dudes. Let's get in there. So we're gonna trade here for here. I'd rather keep the Goldspan. Good game. Oh boy, so far so good. Ooh, we got the Facebreaker. Well, we'll give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen? On the play. You gotta do this kind of stuff on the play. Jaspera Sentinel's a little unexciting. Where's the... We haven't had our combo in a while. Maybe we'll see that happen. The combo being Jaspera Sentinel and Magda. Hopeful initiate. Eh? Lair of the Hydra. It's all for me. Thalia. Sure. Oops. I mean, do that. A little late to the party, my man. That's okay. Pass the turn. He gets in with that Thalia to try to pump the Hopeful Initiate, but I have a feeling, I was gonna say I have a feeling that's not gonna happen. Yep. No blocks here, so got me. Make disappear. Better late than never, I suppose. Elite Spellbinder. Gets us our 3/3. He's probably gonna hit the dragon. Probably the dragon, in all honesty. Because the dragon's scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yep. Yep. Interesting. Yep, passing the turn. Go for it. Let's say you're not gonna attack with everything. That's cray. Just get in for your 3, or not, or so. Doesn't matter. Yeah, sure. Gets us farther away from the gold span, but seems worth it to kill the flyer and the ability to bounce the, or excuse me, buff the Hopeful Initiate. At least the ability on board. Sneaky reach. I'm sure my opponent knew that was there, so it's probably not that sneaky. Elite Spellbinder. Sure. Got him. Okay. Portable hole. Well, we could counter it if we really wanted to. That would tap everybody out, and then what would happen? He would have to attack with those two. Do I really want to counter this? I could. Then what happens? We sack the 3/3, we take 8. Yeah, but if I don't, then he attacks with all of them, we take it anyways, right? Okay, let's see what he does with it. I imagine he's going to go after the Jaspera Sentinel, eh? One, two, three. Nah. Yep. 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 Nah. Got him. It gets eaten by the Hopeful Initiate, but that also shrinks the Initiate, so I'll pass the turn. I'd do something about the Spellbinder, but sooner or later. The good news is the Chariot and the Magda fills a similar function as the Jaspera Sentinel. Apparition. Okay. Seems reasonable. Sure. Not much I can do about that. Let's make the treasure and say okie dokie artichoke. Off he goes. Anything else, kind sir? You getting in for 3, or are you going to throw that Hopeful Initiate at us? I can't imagine he throws the Hopeful Initiate at us. Yeah? Yeah? Down to 7. Interesting. I'm at 7. Got the ground pretty much covered, so yep. Hmm. 2, 4, 6, 7. He's just gonna fall in front of whatever, but this allows us to cast the second Goldspan Dragon. Yep. He did. Alright, here's where we're at. Double Goldspan versus you, bro. But you gotta watch out for that Crawling Barrens. You never know when that bad boy's gonna be doing his thing. Yep. Powers up his 2/2. Bring it. We're at 7. So he attacks with everybody. Nothing's gonna pump the initiate, so we can just block. This is gonna be a bloodbath. Interesting. All right. So I take 2, and everybody else dies. Yeah, looks about right. Yep. Now we got a big layer of the Hydra holding back the fort. That's all for us. Got to make disappear just in case any shenanigans occur. Like Elite Spellbinder, for instance. As I say, I'm just going to make disappear, sack the token, kill him, and then he dies in the air. So the only concern I was sitting there thinking about was whether or not he had a Valorous Stance, and that's what I was about to say. If he had the Valorous Stance, the Thalia locks it down, so the play was going to be sack the cat token, hit the Elite Spellbinder. It only leaves us the ability to make a 3/3 Hydra, but that's big enough to survive his attack. So, there you go. Oh, I got my hopes up there. Obviously, we're keeping, but I got my hopes up with that from Professional Facebreaker, because for a split second, I thought it was Magda. It's like, we got the combo! But no, no such luck. And maybe we'll top deck the Magda. Well, we got stuff to do. We got time to do it. So let's do just that. My bird's over there just singing her little heart out. Interesting. We got Deserted Beach A. Facebreaker! Some kind of train of thought there. Let's get it. Should have just attacked the Facebreaker. Let's try for the Chariot. Yeah, that was a punt on my part. We should have just attacked with the Facebreaker. Left the Jaspera Sentinel back so that we could hold up, make disappear. I was sitting there thinking, what could he do for 4 mana? But of course, it's very simple to see. Oh no! What he could do for 4 mana. And that would be... not Shatter the Sky, Depopulate. Glad I didn't cut that basic. Now I can make disappear. Sunset Revelry. That's so annoying. I'm only doing it because I have more, of course. Pop. Boom. Make some more treasures. Play the land. And turn. He's at 7, and we got stuff to do. And ooh, show me that Doomscar, baby. So far, so good. Ooh, that's awkward. Fateful absence. Got him. Not gonna be baited into that one, especially when, well. Okay. Good game, opponent. Good game. I mean, so far so good, right? It's looked pretty good so far. Almost good enough. On the draw, though. Man, Jaspera Sentinel. Yeah. So we had turn 1, Goldhound, turn 2, Magda. I mean, we gotta do it. Let's get rid of a Make Disappear since we don't have that mana anywhere. Looks like we're gonna have to go for red on the... Oh no, this is not the matchup for stumbling out of the gates. Crap. Monarch Aspirant. No blocks here. Oh, lordy. Debating between the Facebreaker. Well, no, we don't want to do the best turn. Okay, okay. Now, do we want to trade both of ours for his? We can. Then what do we have? We have a professional Facebreaker against better things. What happens if we don't? We go professional Facebreaker, tap the Magda. Let's just take the trade, play the Facebreaker, hold up the Riveteers Charm. Got him. Jaspera Sentinel, on time as always. Oh boy. Well, let's see. We're kind of rooting on him not to hit his 3rd land drop, but then again, not much that can work here for us. We can attack with a Facebreaker, but he's dead. Royal Eruption, yep. Man, that's what happens with unexciting hands, apparently. On both sides. Unexciting hands. This will hold up the Riveteers Charm. Oh boy. What's he got? Sunrise Cavalier. I'll take 3 either way. Yep. I'll say that's the best thing you could do. Put the counter on the Cavalier. We take 5 down to 5. What are we top decking here that could actually do something? Ooh, it ain't land, that's for sure. Yep. Oh. Man! Just too slow out the gates, baby. Too slow. Oh, man, again. Where is that? Yeah, we'll keep it. But where is the... Pathway. Yeah, let's stick with the Goldhound. What do I want more? Magda? Ooh. I was gonna say Magda or Ranger class. Let's go with the Magda. treasure, get in for free. Let's go Ranger class. Negated, got it. And let's put the pathway on red. Pass the turn. Yeah, pass the turn. Well, hold on, make disappear in case he just goes for the, which he's not. Okay, well in that case, I need to debate if I want more green or if I want the blue in there. Let's put the blue. Sorry, I'm just thinking if I want this. Let's try it. Let's try it. We have the protection up, unless that's a saw it coming. Then, of course, we do not. But that's a saw it coming. Sure. It's possible we should have gone with the Innkeeper into the Goldhound, but who knows? I'll do that this turn. Innkeeper into Goldhound, pass the turn, yada yada yada. Okay. That might come in handy later. Two, three, four, five. Let's hold the Sentinel. 5 treasures. Farewell again. Yep. Let's go with the till your next end step one. Go for the Chariot or the Facebreaker into Jaspera Sentinel. Let's go with the Chariot. Oh, Ziatora! We could have used the Magda last turn to, I don't know, another Doomscar. Doomscar it up, sir. It's not getting annoying or anything. Play the Sentinel, pass the turn. Sure, Amiria's Call. Oof, right on time. Beautiful. beautiful. Uh-huh. How about that? Or not. Doesn't matter to me. Magda. Yep, looks like we're passing. Hullbreaker Horror. Okay. Yeah, this one's over. I think I miscounted my math. We could have used the Magda earlier to go get a Goldspan Dragon. Let's make a treasure. Let's go with the Incinerator. Cool. Oh, there's the combo. We only got one friggin' land, and I'm on the draw. Lame. Alright, now I got no red mana. Alright. This is where we're at. Yep, Thalia. Sudden of Thraben. Sudden of Thraben. Let's go to the Innkeeper. Plains and a cave. What's it gonna be? Yep. That's annoying, but only slightly. Yep. How about that? Not good enough. Nah. I'd rather save the mana here. Yep. Yep. Opponent's thinking here. Oh joy. Yep. You don't say. Yep. How about that? Yep. Got him. Now what do we got? Goldspan Dragon. Oof. Goldspan Dragon and not being able to attack. That's about as sad as it gets. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Ugh. I hate this idea. Play the dragon, attack with the dragon, play the Magda. I guess so, yes. Yeah, this is where we're at. Gain some life, do some stuff, go from there. Yep, that's aggravating, but that's alright. Interesting. Is he gonna attack with it? No way. Okay. Yep. Shatterskull Smashing? So, 1, 2, 3. So we'll get 2 treasures there. It's enough to do it. We can only take care of 2 threats. So we gotta take care of these 2 right here. But then what do we got? I don't need to attack with both, though. So we get 2 treasures either way. Alright, so that's 3. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 or more. Only hit for 5. Is it enough to do it, or should I just wait and block? Wait a turn and Shatterskull even more. Oh, it's a toughie. I want to kill both, but I cannot. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 1 away because of the Thalia, wouldn't you know it? Alright, well. Am I just dead if I do this and not kill the Luminarch Aspirant? Alternatively, we could kill the Luminarch Aspirant and the Thalia, leave the token. I think the Luminarch Aspirant might be scarier, so that's the case. 2, 3. What does that do for us? Alright. And end turn. Okay. This is where we're at. Yep. Dane, God of the Worthy. So I just get to kill a token, is what I'm hearing? That sucks. Yep. Ugh, not what I needed to see here. Not what I needed to see at all. So now what, we gotta hold the Goldspan back? Well, no, not necessarily. Let's see what happens. Let's play with our new toy. Haven't played a land yet this turn. Ugh, that's about as bad as I can get. Let's hit something good here. Oh, okay. It's either the Adeline or the Redane. Either way sounds good to me. Okay. Let's make sure we play this on green and pass the turn. Now we have a counterspell open or a Boseiju. He goes for that. Let's wait for him to attack. Sure. And we're back to being at 3. Of course, had to play that, so now I can't activate my Den of the Bugbear, which is aggravating. And now he gets Usher of the Fallen out of the deal, so we're at 3. Alright. Let us do this. Can't afford to do both though, so let's do one of them. Draw to land. So now we gotta be able to block both, so we need... let's play it on black, why not? Yeah, we gotta be able to activate the Den of the Bugbear, so unfortunately... Although, it's good that it turned to night, because now, of course, if he does draw the Brutal Cathar, it won't do anything. It's got something holding priority, but it could just be the Usher. Yep. Just got 2 blockers to my attackers. Sorry, homie. Ooh. So we attack with both. He has to block with both. Sounds like a winner to me. That's a menace, though, so... Ooh, hoi, 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 not bad at all. Oof. And we are back. So overall 5-2. Now, I believe that there was. I was sitting there thinking about, like, we had the ability in that blue-white matchup. The turn before he swept, we could have used the Magda, sacked the 2 diamond dogs, and the 3 treasures to go get a dragon. The problem is, and I may have to review it, because I was just thinking, did I miss lethal there? I'll have to go back and review the game state. I don't think I did, unfortunately, because even if I'd have gone and gotten Zabadabadabada, if I'd have gone and got Zabadabadabada, I couldn't have sacrificed anything big enough to kill him, because you have to sacrifice another creature, right? Another creature, yeah. We could have gone and gotten Goldspan, but then he would have been at 2. That obviously would have been better, but No, he wouldn't have been at 2, because we would have had to sack the Diamond Dogs to do it, so he'd have still been at 6. He'd just taken 2 less. That blue-white was a nail-biter. Now, the Boros Blitz one, whatever. But look at that. Look at all that White Weenie. Man, we played a lot of White Weenie, and we crushed them. That last game was especially satisfying, considering how close it was. So apparently, this is the White Weenie Slayer. We were a little iffy against Boros Blitz. It's weird, because, again, this categorized it as... we only played 1 Boros Blitz. I'm pretty sure we played another one, but I could be thinking of something else. Yeah, we lost those 2, won those 4. Yeah, 5 and 2. I mean, 71% win rate over 7 games is nothing to be upset about, so I ain't gonna be upset. I just feel like we played Boros Blitz one more time. Oh well. The deck worked pretty beautifully. I mean, you had the smoothness of your basic, like I said, Jund Treasure deck, but just splashing blue for Make Disappear. And then if you take into account, if you want to play best of 3 and use the sideboard, you get like negates and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, it's fabulous. Wouldn't have an issue with control at all at that point, in my opinion. Now, what would I change? What would I do differently if I did this again? You know, it's hard to say. I like the Goldhounds. I know they're generally pretty useless, but I like them as a one-shot mana dork. And at the very least, it allows you to Jaspera Sentinel, play the Goldhound, and then still play your 2-drop. We never got to see... no, we did get to see the combo once. That was pretty nice. Other than that, it all seems smooth. I love Halana. It just seems like they win a lot of games that you were otherwise going to lose. Professional Facebreaker. I mean, it saved us that last game. That don't look down on that last ability. The ability to just draw cards with your treasures is pretty sweet. Be able to find an answer to a threatening board an opponent has. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful thing. So hey, that was fabulous. I hope you enjoyed. If you're still here, as always, feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you later.